At the moment I'm building a stealthy, off-grid, go anywhere, sleep anywhere, camper van. And today I've had a brainwave. Now if you've seen my previous videos, and thank you if you have, thank you if you're a subscriber. Now my bed is just under 6 foot that way, and it's just under 6 foot that way, which is as far as the DVLA concerned. For the DVLA, for me to register this van as a camper van, or as they like to call it, a motor caravan, we need a 6 foot bed. So I've come up with this idea of having this slide out, then I can put a piece of mattress there, giving me 6 foot. Now I've had a bit of a brainwave. Do away with that completely with a bit of luck, because I've got a table leg. I've got one of these swivel table legs, and I got this from, where did I get it? Where did I get it from? I'll tell you in a minute. I'll have a look. It was Clear something, Clear Mount or Clear Cut Conversions. Anyway, I'll clarify that later. I'll probably put a link down as well. Like a little table leg. Comes with this as well. Now I was sitting here thinking, how am I going to mount that? I'm going to mount it over here, right? And then I thought, that's going to get in the way of the door. The sliding door's just there, out of camera shot. When it's that way, and I thought, oh no, I'll put it this side, right? I'll put it here. And then I realised if I do put it here, it will become a support for my slide out. It will support it. Then I thought, hang about, I don't even need the slide out, because the table itself will bridge the gap, if you like. So yeah, I'm thinking if I can mount this in such a way, and I'll get that bit of wood I had just now to demonstrate what I'm talking about. It's a bit hard to explain, it's better to visualise, it's more visual, yeah, this is what we need, visualisation, right? So that'll be my table there, and that gives me my extension to my worktop. If I have it deep enough, it'll give me 6 foot bed, and then when I want to dine, I can swivel it out and it will go there, and it will become my table, hopefully. It's brilliant. It's like there for the bed, there for the table. I really hope it does work. I haven't quite figured out the mechanics of it yet, or where I'm going to mount the leg to give me that sweeping. I need that sweeping motion for it to actually work. But these are detachable. With that thing, I can actually detach it as well and tuck it away somewhere. And the same as the whole leg itself, that slides out of its holder. I think if I can figure out how to fit it there in such a manner that the table becomes the extension to the bed, because I've already got this here, this surface, so the mattress can rest on there, and the mattress can rest on top of my table. Bob's your uncle. It's 6 foot bed, and then it will swing out and end up there and become my table. I think it's brilliant. I'm a genius. Will it work? This is the thing. Right, so yeah, I can't wait. Yeah, there for the, and yeah, you get the picture. It's going to be have that kind of motion. Right, so I'm going to try and figure out how I'm going to mount this thing, and I'll get right back to you. I'll let you know if it works. Right, so I figured out how to fix the table leg. I've put an extra bit of timber here. This piece of timber here, I've screwed up against the original piece of timber that was here. This was the supporting beam for my bench. So you can see I've just added that extra thick piece to it. And to do that, I've screwed straight through that way like that, into there. And I've got a little L bracket at the top, and a couple of L brackets at the bottom there as well to give it a bit of support. Just there, look, there's a bit of sawdust, sorry about that. And I've had a little step. This little step is to raise it slightly, because I don't think it wasn't quite high enough so that the top of the table would be level with this. And I could always take that away if it's too high, and to adjust the height. So there you go, that's my swivel out table leg fitted. All I've got to do now is kind of make a table top. Don't quite know what I'm going to make the top out of yet. That's my next task. Well, this has turned out a lot better than I thought it was. I am really, really pleased with this. Look at this. Look at that. Absolutely fits perfect. Fits in that corner. So now, when I want to extend my bed, I can pull out my slider. I can't do it now because I've pushed it all the way back in. I haven't put a handle on it. Figure. But my slide will slide out across there. The table will actually support the slider. In fact, I probably don't even need the slider now, because my bit of mattress can go right across there, and that'll extend my bed to 6 foot. So the table is now in bed position. Here's a good bit. When I want to use it as a table, all I have to do is quite simply sit here and slide it out like that. Ta-da! It's now a table. Look at that. And the best thing is, my sink's right there, my gas ring is right there, and if I wanted to put another little grill or cooker here, I can. I've got plenty of room there for it. So literally I can sit here, I can cook my evening meal, transfer it to the table, eat my evening meal, and then when I'm done I can chuck it in the sink, do me washing up. How bad is that? And then after I've done all that hard work, I can simply sit back, open my fridge, grab a beer, chill out. Look at that, not done if to stand up. Who needs a high top when you can do everything sitting down? There you go. Absolutely fantastic. I am pleased as... Oh, I'm just pleased. Can't think of a metaphor for that one. So there you go. Oh, and the table. What did I make it out of? I don't want to get told off, so I better show everybody where it's made. I've got to unclip it first. Yeah, someone would want to know what it's made of, the construction. Oh, there you go. So the table is made of, obviously, the same stuff as my ceiling and my sides. Cladding. This is just bare cladding. I've not treated it yet, but I will. Yeah, I'm thinking about using the flame effect. Alright. Not only is it a table, it makes a good little finger puppet board as well. Oh, forget that. I'm rubbish at that stuff. Right, okay, I'll stick to making campers, I think. Right, so yeah, I'm thinking of using that flame effect to bring out the grain, or like wood burning, whatever. I don't know what they call it, but you run a flame quickly over the wood and it brings out the grain. It kind of is a bit like toasting bread, I suppose. You toast it. Yeah, I don't know what the proper terminology is, but yeah, I'm going to experiment with this. I'm going to use this as my experimental board. Now the bottom of it is a bit of plywood. This is 9mm hardwood plywood. It's not the same as the 5mm stuff I did the bed base with, because that was just a bit too flexible. So I had to go and get some more plywood. That's why it's dark outside and I'm hungry. This day really has dragged on. It's taken much longer than I thought. And it's simply screwed down. Each one of these boards is screwed on top of the plywood with a bit of glue as well. So it's glued and screwed. So by the time that glue's dry, it should be lovely and strong. It is a bit heavy though. It's the only thing I'm concerned about is the weight. But I suppose it's got to be heavy because it's got to be rigid, I suppose. I don't think you can really odds that. But the nice thing is I can now take this off when I'm not using it, and I can store it somewhere, like there, or there, or even make some kind of slide so it slides under there. But I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. Yeah, all in all, really successful. I'm really pleased. So there you go. That's my table done. So now I've got everything I need to comply with DVLA regulations. I've got my 6-foot bed, I've got a window, I've got a table, I've got a cooker, yeah, and all that other stuff, whatever else they need. I know they need a 2-ring cooker. They say they want a 2-ring cooker, or 2-ring gas stove, but I'm going to challenge that. I'm going to put that to the test. I was going to put a microwave in and try and cheat the system, as it were, but I changed my mind. I'm actually going to put this to the test to see if they will accept a single ring gas hob and register this van as a camper. I thought, what have I got to lose? All they'll do is send the paperwork back. So yeah, I've got nothing to lose. I'm going to actually challenge this so you don't have to. Because a lot of people have said you need 2 gas rings, and on the internet it says you need 2 gas rings. Well, I'm going to say no, I don't. 1 gas ring does me. That's all I want. So yeah, I'm going to challenge the DVA on it. I'm going to pull them up on it, and we'll see how we get on. That'll make an interesting video, I think. So yeah, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave a comment below, feel free to chat among yourself. Most importantly, please do subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss my next video. Thanks for watching, and ta-da for now.